Jim woke up to the sound of a dog barking in the distance. Normally this was something he would have slept right through, considering he'd been working long hours at the factory to keep himself busy now that he lived alone. He tried to go back to sleep, but the barking of the dog carried on. After some time, annoyed, he sat up, escaping the heat the down comforter provided, to peer through the small window above his bed. He silently made a mental note to pick up some new mini blinds next time he made it to the store. His were old, bent, and some even broken as a result of the years of pets and children pulling them open after climbing the headboard of the bed to get the perfect view of the long dirt driveway, all anxiously awaiting to see the old red Ford pulling in just before the smell of supper time made its way from the kitchen down the hall. From the direction of the barking, the small blue house across the way was lit up like a Christmas tree. Every light from the basement to the tiny hanging bulb in the attic could be seen in the blackness of the cloudy winter night. His face wrinkled with confusion. Strange, he thought, but the dog barking had finally slowed to an eventual stop, and with time for rest running out, he thought it would be a good idea to retire back to bed. He shuffled to the kitchen for a glass of water, mindlessly pushing in a chair at the table that hadn't been sat in since his kids were home from school for winter break. Dozing off, the reflection of the red and blue lights through the window onto the bare wall across from him caught his attention. He looked out the window again, and made the assumption that it must be an ambulance parked on the side of the neighbor's house away from his own. He didn't know Hank and Nancy well. They were new to the neighborhood, but he knew they'd been dealing with Hank's health problems, so unfortunately, an ambulance to the house wasn't entirely unexpected. He hoped for the best for them as he laid back down, still feeling slightly uneasy. He was unable to get back to sleep because still, something just didn't feel right. He turned on the dim bedside lamp and sat quietly to think. Only while he was truly listening could he hear the sound of footsteps in his own living room.